What's up YouTube, Zero here, and welcome to the place where gamers, witches, wizards, and superheroes unite. Today, I'm going to be going through the Perk 2 category in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. So I'm going to explain what each of these perks do, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to explain which perks in the Perk 2 category I prefer and why. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first up in the Perk 2 category, we have Assassin. Now Assassin enemies on a kill streak have a crosshair indicator on your minimap, receive extra score for taking them down. So the crosshair indicator, that is pretty straightforward. You know that an enemy is on some form of a kill streak. This could be a 2 kill streak, a 3 kill streak, doesn't matter, they're going to show up with a crosshair. When you kill them, and you're going to see some of it on my screen, as you saw there, I got extra points for killing an enemy that was on a streak. I get extra points. So if you kill an enemy that isn't on a streak, it's going to be a typical 50. If you kill an enemy that's on a 2 streak, you're going to get an extra 50, so you're going to get 100 points. If you kill an enemy that's on a 3 streak, you're going to get even extra. So Assassin is a way, as you can see there again, I kill somebody else on a streak. It's going to tell me how much of a streak they were on, and I get the points. Assassin is a great way to get more points quicker and get to your score streaks even quicker. So if that's something you want to do, Assassin is going to be the perk for you. So you can, 1, gain levels quicker, you're getting higher score, and you can also get your score streaks quicker if that's something you prefer doing. It is something that will help you get there quicker. Now let's go to Gearhead. Reduce field upgrade cooldown. Store up to 2 field upgrade charges. So you can see in the bottom right hand corner, my field upgrade. I currently have the trophy system on. Typically, you're only able to store 1 of those at a time. So if you get to 1, then that category, my field upgrade, the trophy, will stop charging. However, you can see I have 1 already through. I already have 1, but it's charging for a second one. Maybe I didn't want to throw the first trophy. I didn't have an opportunity, so I can charge up to 2 trophies at once or any field upgrade I want. If you want to do that, then this may be the Perk 2 for you. Now, again, you can see I'm still charging up. I have 1 and I'm gonna hit 2. So it's also great because the cooldown is also decreased. So you can get your trophies or whatever in that slot back faster. If you lay 1 down, even if you're not charged up to the full 2, you can get it back even quicker. So if you enjoy using your field upgrades, trophies are great for game modes such as Hardpoint, where you're capturing areas, and there are a bunch of other great field equipment to use, such as the jammer is nice if you kind of stay on one area, the ammo replenishment, etc. Now let's go into Scavenger. This is pretty straightforward. It's been around in Call of Duty for a very long time. Replenish ammo from fallen players. That's about it. Enemies go down, you go over their dead corpse, and as you can see there, a pop-up on my screen looks like an ammo bag with 2 clips in it, and I get more ammunition. This is great if you have a tendency to run out of bullets fairly quickly, and you only like using your specific gun. So if you don't like picking up other people's guns, maybe you're inaccurate, so you waste a lot of bullets, or you have a tendency to go on some of those longer kill streaks, and you don't like picking up other people's weapons, this is going to be the Perk 2 for you. I definitely enjoy using it. Also, I use it because of my YouTube channel. When I'm doing videos of specific guns, I like to just use that gun and not pick up other guns. So I do tend to use Scavenger a lot, because I do, when I'm doing a blueprint review, like to just use that blueprint so I could get the full effect of it. So again, Just something to use in that perk 2 slot if you enjoy using your gun that you equipped and you don't want to pick up someone else's. Now let's go into Quartermaster. Recharge equipment over 25 seconds. This is another pretty straightforward perk 2. However, it has a little nuance, something that I actually don't really like because recharging equipment over 25 seconds is a little misleading. You can see in the bottom right hand corner, I have a flash grenade and a Semtex. Now, currently I used my Semtex, so it is recharging over that 25 seconds. Those are the two that are going to recharge, my flash grenade and my Semtex. However, you can see there, I used my flash grenade, but it didn't start recharging right away. Those two, only one recharges at a time. So if you throw both of them around the same time, as you can see there, only my Semtex is going to charge because I threw it first. I have to wait for my flash grenade to charge until after my Semtex is done recharging. So it only charges one at a time. Your Semtex or your flash grenade or whatever you put in that category first. So they don't recharge at the same time, unfortunately. Even though they are two different pieces of equipment, only one equipment charges at the same time. So now that we've talked about that, let's talk about the last category, which is our tracker. Before we get on to tracker, I do want to say about Quartermaster that if you like your equipment, if you like throwing flash grenades and Semtex and you have a tendency to stay alive because they do reset upon your death, then Quartermaster may be the one for you. Because, of course, you like throwing Semtex, you like throwing flashes, and you're not dying, so that may be the one for you. So now that I mentioned that, let's go into tracker. So what does tracker do? Well, you're going to see on the screen, you can see those red footprints, see imprint of enemy footsteps, aim at enemies to reveal them on your team's minimap. So it actually has a twofold perk. One, you can assist your teammates. You aim at enemies and they show up on your teammate's minimap. Or if you want to use it for the point of seeing your enemy's footsteps, that's something it does as well. And we saw earlier as I was running through this building, my enemy's footsteps. You can see there, my enemies ran into the building and I saw their footsteps. I see their footsteps in there. So their footsteps are being highlighted. So when is this good? Well, if you are a close range player, then it could be good for that. You like to get in the enemy's spawn area. You can see where the enemies kind of are moving about the map in a close proximity. If you're on Nuketown, it is a close range map that you're going to be moving around. You're going to be able to see the enemy's footsteps. So those are scenarios that you may want to utilize tracker. Times when you are going to be a close range player in close quarter proximity. So now let's get into which of these perks I prefer and why. The first one I like using is Assassin. If you're a person who wants to get the higher score streaks, Assassin can be crucial to doing that. Some of the lower score streaks, Spy Plane, Counter Spy Plane, you're probably going to get them at least once a game, even if you're not very good. You can still playing the game, trying to play the objectives, you can still probably get them once a game. However, when you start getting up into the higher score streaks, the Napalm, the War Machine, the VTOL, Assassin is crucial to getting those. Unless you're putting up insanely high numbers, you're very good at going on kill streaks where you can rack up those points. Use Assassin because you can get those streaks much quicker and get them by the end of the game because some of them are very hard to get. So that's my favorite one. The second one that I like using, and I've told y'all this before, is Scavenger. I like my gun. I like using the attachments I have on my gun and it kind of allows me to be inaccurate, to not have to worry about always being the most accurate. I can fire into random buildings. I could try to shoot enemies through walls and not have to worry about wasting bullets. So those are my 2 favorite Perk 2 perks. Let me know in the comments section what your favorite Perk 2 perk is. Well, until next time, peace.